Hello everyone, this is IS183Unit2Recording. The reading for this unit is Chapter 2, Basic SQL Select Statements, and Chapter 3, Table Creation and Management. The discussion for Unit 2, the initial post is due Wednesday at 11:59 p.m. The topic, define and describe and provide examples of entity relationship, database normalization, primary key and foreign keys. Relational database, you don't need to do that one. We did that one last week. At least 100 words and at least one APA reference within text citation. For the two replies, those are due Sunday at 11:59 p.m. You're to write one paragraph explaining how each of the terms in the original post, meaning the person that you're replying to, relates to each other using relevant examples, and make sure you validate your opinion with reference. Make sure you include also one open-ended question in one of your replies. The Unit 2 assignment, Part 1. You're to open the Unit 2 Part 1 document, which is attached to the assignment. Match the command with its correct definition. Provide an example SQL statement for two of those commands. And then describe in a few sentences guidelines for designing databases with those two SQL statements you've selected. Save the file with your name. Then for the second part, it's also due at 11:59 p.m. You're going to create a workspace at Oracle Apex by clicking the link and then clicking on Get Started Free, and then go to the second section where it says Request a Free Workspace. You're going to fill in the option using your Herzing email and name your database first and last name IS183. This is an example. Once you have a workspace, so they will email you when you have your workspace. So you go back to Oracle and sign in. So this is just showing you where the Get Started is, and then this is where you would sign in once you get your workspace. Once you get into Oracle Apex, you're going to go to SQL Workshop, then to Utilities, and then click Data Workshop, and then you want to click Load Data. Now, there's two choices. You can drag and drop, or you can cut and paste. It doesn't matter which one you do. I think it's easier to just drag and drop. Now, you have to download the Excel file that's attached to the Unit 2 Part 2 assignments at the very bottom. You have to save it to your computer. Then you can just drag it and drop it where it says to drop it. Then you'll get this page, which asks you if it's a new table or an existing table. It's going to be a new table. You're going to put it, it's going to go ahead and say your owner, which is your name at IS183. You're going to name it Student Data, and it will automatically change the name for the error table. Then you're going to identify column, not the sysquid, but you're going to click on this one. And everything else I think is default. Then you click Load Data. Then you should get a message telling you that table Student Data was created with 23 rows. Then you're going to click View Table. That will bring you to this page, which shows that you created the table and everything about the table. And here should be your workspace, or your schema, which is actually your workspace, same thing. So when you take your screenshot, I want all of this, including your workspace. If you don't have your workspace, you won't get credit because, you know, they're all the same except for the workspace. So I need to have the schema name there. This is what you're going to turn in with the Part 1 document, or you turn in both of them. Now, studying for the midterm from this section of reading, know the SQL command types. Those are on page 12 through 13, table 1 through 7, table 1-7. Know what terminates each SQL command, page 31. Know the use of column alias, page 36. Know the rules for table names, page 59. Know what the rename statement does, page 59. Know the Oracle 12c data types, page 60, table 3-2. Know what a data type is, page 61. Unnormalized data does not have a primary key identified and/or contains repeating groups. There are two main tasks involved with designing a database: developing an ER model and creating the database tables. A collection of fields about one customer, for example, name, address, city, so on, is called a record. A group of records about the same type of entity, such as customer or inventory, is stored in a file. When you delete a record using the Remove Record button, the record is marked for deletion. It's not actually deleted, it's marked for deletion. Describe command list lists. Field indicates the column name. Type is the data type for the column. Null indicates whether the column can contain null values. Key indicates whether the column is indexed. And default specifies the column's default value. And this is my references for those questions that I couldn't find in the book. So if you have any questions about this week's recording, please let me know.